Hi Capricorn, Scottish Gypsy here to do your fortnightly tarot and oracle reading. I've just been pre-shuffling the cards and I did get a message which I'll tell you about shortly. But I wanted to show you the decks that I'm going to be working with today. I've really been loving the Queen of the Sun and the Queen of the Moon oracles. Beautiful decks. So I'm going to pull a couple of cards from there today. I've also got the Mystical Wisdom, another favorite of mine, and the Light Seers Tarot. When I was pre-shuffling, the card that came out was the Resilience card. Now it shows someone with a big basket full to the brim on their back, like literally they're breaking their back, and the word's resilience. So you're immediately showing up in Capricorn energy of being a workhorse, working really hard and being really tough and resilient. Now at the bottom of the deck was the Sovereignty card, and it shows a regal queen. It's the Empress energy. Doesn't mean you have to be a female, but the Sovereignty card, if you read the wording, talks about you having sovereignty over yourself and your life. There's a grace to that person when hopefully it will come out and I can show you, like a really graceful, regal person. I got a couple of things. Firstly, Capricorn, I got something around you, even when you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders and you are in that workhorse energy, you know, striving for your goals, working really hard, you do it with ease and grace. Like people wouldn't even understand or appreciate just how much you can cope with and how much you deal with in life. I also got a secondary message, Capricorn. If something is becoming too much of a burden to bear, or the weight of something is becoming too difficult, too challenging, it's saying with the Sovereignty card that you have power and sovereignty over yourself and your life. So if something needs to change, Capricorn, it's up to you and you have the power to do that. Also, we do have the super new moon in Taurus happening tomorrow, so it's a little bit more of a challenging one because of a bit of a fiery clash at the same time between, I think it's Mars and Pluto. So people might be a bit more reactive than usual with a super new moon. But yes, without further ado, let's get on with that. Now, if you haven't subscribed, Capricorn, can I ask that you do that? I'm getting close to 95,000, trying to approach that 100K. So anything you could do to help me achieve that goal and spread the messages far and wide would be greatly appreciated. I have got at the bottom of the deck that Capricorn, you're needing to believe in your dreams. No, the Resilience card says it's tough going, right? It's breaking your back in the pursuit of that dream or the achievement of something. But they're saying don't give up, be resilient and have faith in your dreams. Okay, let's shuffle. And I'm going to pull two theme cards, Capricorn. Let's see what else is going to come through your reading today. One more shuffle. Doesn't want to leave. I've got the two cards by one. If I can speak today. We've got Resilience next to Friendship. I don't know if a friendship is testing you or these are just the two cards the universe wants to showcase today. And we've got Resilience coming through twice. So I don't know what's testing you, but you're getting tribulations coming through or things that are testing you. Rise above tribulations. Now for some of you, these could be related. So I don't know if the tribulations or the resilience is in a relationship or friendship of some kind. Or perhaps they're saying you're working too hard and you're needing to make time for friendships. Or if you're going through tough times, spending time with relationships and friendships are going to ease your soul, okay? Ease the burden that I feel that you might be carrying right now. Bottom of the deck, they want you to pursue spiritual growth, Capricorn. The path to enlightenment. And they're also wanting you to open up and live life to the fullest. So, you know, you definitely do often get those workhorse energies coming through. You're the hustler of tarot, the absolute workhorse. But definitely make time for relationships. Also make time to improve yourself, your well-being, your spiritual growth as well as coming through. All right, let's see. I'm going to work with the Queen of the Sun first. And we've got the energy of hope. So a couple of themes around you having faith at this time. Not giving up, hope. So whatever it is you're dreaming about, I feel that your hope and faith is going to be rewarded here. Oh, we've got a flipper. What is it? Action. Okay, illumination. So you might feel inspired in the next couple of weeks to take action, or the universe is giving you a nudge that it's time for action. I don't know what area, Capricorn. If it's your reading, you're going to know. But there's illumination connected to it next to that hope. So something that you're believing for here, I don't know if there's something that happens that brings illumination and inspires you to take action. Okay? I feel like the illumination is what's creating the desire for action. And we've got truth. So whether or not a truth is being revealed, you've got two cards, illumination and truth, that says you're getting clarity or truth or illumination about something, and it's causing you to act. Okay? Or that could be in your future. And there has been a period of reflection. Maybe you've been holding back, thinking long and hard about something before you took action or take action. I feel compelled to get an extra for you here. Let's get a third one, Capricorn. Insight. Interesting. Insight, illumination connected to action. So there has been a period, I feel, of reflection or trying to find out the truth or get the insight or find out there's the illumination of something connected to you taking action. All right, let's see what the Queen of the Moon says. Will. So this talks about your willpower, your passion, your desire, how badly you want something. All right, so the action and will feels very fiery, like you feel really inspired to act or take action. Your cards are very jumpy. Give me a second. All right, Capricorn. All right, they're speaking to me, that's for sure. One more, please. All right, bottom of the deck, beginnings. Taurus had that, but they had it in the Queen of the Sun. So the Earth Collective have got beginnings. Now, Taurus pulled 3 aces, which is 3 beginnings. Really nice to see. So it's a time of abundance and new beginnings. Very nice. So you'll know what this new beginning is. This new door that you could be walking through, this new cycle, this new beginning. What area of life this might be. And we've got acceptance. Beautiful. So illumination, truth, insight. There's like you're coming to accept something. And I feel like the acceptance, though, of something is causing you to take action. Let's see, Capricorn. Surrender. I mean, whether you have in the recent past surrendered to something, like, you know, maybe gone into that hangman, not taken action about something, you've been waiting, surrendering to the universe, having faith. But I feel like you might be coming out of that element of surrender, but no, suddenly, maybe through that period, you've got the illumination and the insight and the truth, and now you're ready to take action. There is a need for focus connected to your new beginning. So there's a time for laser-like focus and action, Capricorn. Yep, time to step into your power. Full moon magic. So power and action. And like Taurus, they had the unexpected today too. So you might be dealing with a Taurus. You might have a Taurus placement that's strong here. Or it could just be something in the Taurus, in the Earth Collective. But you've got like something unexpected potentially happening. Let's see. Bottom of the deck, we've got Judgment. Ooh, next to Death or Rebirth. Wow. Okay. That's very powerful. 2 major arcanas that can talk to. Maybe you could have a point of decision around whether or not something is truly over or whether or not it can be rebirthed. It can also be a spiritual rebirth, this combination within you, Capricorn. You might be truly awakening here, a spiritual awakening, or you're awakening to the truth of something, insight, illumination, truth. I'm going to say it again, and focus, connected to new beginnings. Now, the Judgment's before the World card, so you might be really opening up and ready for a new beginning, a fresh start, a new cycle, letting something go. With the Judgment, there could be a release of something here. Let's get the first 3. Capricorn. One more, please. Bottom of the deck. Yep, there's some sort of painful ending or ending. Look at that. You can't make it up. Death and rebirth, 10 of Swords. This could be really about shedding a skin here or really letting go of the past, ready for that rebirth, fresh new life, fresh new way of living. You could be going through a personal transformation, really letting stuff go that might have caused you pain in the past. I definitely feel for a lot of you there's like this rebirth energy. Capricorn. 5 of Wands. Fire. Obstacles and challenges, and they're causing someone nighttime stress and anxiety. Fear, worry. Let's see. Capricorn. Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You know, I feel like you've slowed down in some area of your life, because the 4 of Swords does show a person resting, recovering. Knight of Pentacles is someone working hard, but it's like slow and steady wins the race. The Devil, your major arcana showing up. In the split, 4 of Pentacles. So let's just talk about this little combination here. No, 5 of Wands gets a bad rap. You know, it is for me an energy of us rising to the top. In other words, life is tough, right? Like obstacles and challenges and resistance that we face in the pursuit of what we truly desire, that's life. And, you know, when we face competition or we face obstacles and challenges, we've got the opportunity to throw in the towel, or we can improve our skills, improve our knowledge. We can really throw ourselves into it and rise to the top in the pursuit of it, okay? So you might be really determined to overcome or beat the competition, or to rise above the challenges that you face. Now, the Knight of Pentacles, you know, there definitely could be something connected to work, money, or career here. There could be something that you're working towards. But I do have the Death or Rebirth, so let's keep going. Let's see how this is going to unfold. Now, sometimes when the major arcana shows up, the Devil, it's just that you're showing up in your reading. But it can also talk to areas of life that need to be addressed. In other words, the Devil energy can be what's holding you back here, Capricorn. Whether it be self-sabotage, whether it be destructive patterns or behaviors, whether it be being around the wrong people in the wrong relationships, being around people at work that might be out to win. One more, please. Oh, okay. I like it. You got the 4 of Wands that shot out of the deck. This can really connect to some sort of achievement here. And it could be around your work as well with the 3 of Pentacles. Let's get the heart of the reading. Page of Pentacles. So you definitely could be beginning something new, starting something new here, learning something new. Let's see. Yep, 10 of Swords. So Capricorn, there's definitely someone walking away here, turning their back on a situation. They're potentially ending something. 9 of Swords in the split. So it's like there is a sense that someone might have been really thinking about the end of something, and now they're ready to walk away, or they're ready to let something go, put the pain of the past behind them. This could be walking away from a friendship, a toxic friendship. It could be walking away from a toxic workplace, or it could just be letting the past go here. Let's see. One more, please. The Emperor, bottom of the deck, Aries energy. Let's see, last 3 cards for you. I like it. Ace of Swords. I can see why you had insight, illumination, and truth, because for me that would be the Ace of Swords. It can be about having a breakthrough mentally, having a moment of absolute clarity, an epiphany of a kind, especially when I see the 2 of Swords. I feel like you're literally taking the wool off your eyes, or, you know, it could be someone connected to you. They're like seeing the truth now. learning the truth, hearing the truth, having that illumination, the penny drop moment. Because someone has been keeping themselves stuck or not facing the truth or seeing the truth of a situation. But on the main spread, no, they are. Ace of Swords. All right, 2 more, Capricorn. Page of Swords. 3 of Cups. Now, when I see an Ace of Swords and Page of Swords, there could be a new path, a new opportunity. You could be learning something new. You could be inspired by something, because the Page of Swords can connect to research, learning, study. Justice. And we have got the Emperor and the Knight of Wands. So strong fire energy, particularly Aries. I mean, I do like it here, Capricorn. You are going to be getting justice here, or things are going to be coming back into balance in your life, or there could be a situation that you're needing to strike a balance, achieve a positive outcome, but it is boding well for some sort of positive outcome. You know, I don't know if the justice is connecting to the fact that someone here is walking away or turning their back on a situation. Maybe there has been some negative energy at play with the devil energy. Let's just clarify that 4 of Wands, because that's a very positive card here, 4 of Wands. One more. Ace of Pentacles, celebrating some sort of new beginning here. 4 of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. 2 fours, which connects to our sense of stability and security in our foundation. But you've got this chance at a new beginning. Something that really is what you would perceive to be a wish fulfillment. 9 of Cups is overflowing heart chakra, right? Feeling that sense of joy and exhilaration connected to a new start, a new beginning. So this could be something around business, career, home. Could also be in a relationship. Either way, what I will say is you are definitely getting clarity or insight. It's definitely something about laser focus connected to this new beginning. There could be study, learning, research. Now, justice can reference legal situations, contracts connected to the new beginning. So your idea, right? There could be a legal aspect or a contract aspect connected to it, particularly when you've got an Ace of Pentacles as well. And the Page of Pentacles can be a communication that offers the opportunity. It can be you initiating, taking steps towards this new start, new beginning in your life here. But there is something that you're turning your back on, 10 of Swords, or walking away from, or releasing. Now, the 5 of Wands says that the pursuit of these new beginnings, you've faced competition, or you're going to face obstacles and challenges in the pursuit of it. Okay, but maybe there's something about you just being methodical, strategizing, planning, diligent in the pursuit of this new beginning. So that's where I'm going to leave it. You've definitely got very similar-ish reading to Taurus here, Capricorn. I feel like it's new beginnings in the Earth Collective, and it really is around that super new moon in Taurus. God bless. Bye, guys.